There's now charges for the 9 and 10-year-old, which is 2 out of the 3 who assaulted, raped, and attempted.
Finally, because without question, those kids were a danger to society. And I know a lot of us are wrapping our heads around how this could even be possible, but I want you to watch this video.
Just started, he was kind of like the leader boy in the neighborhood. My brother and sister were there, tough kids. Started pantsing me. We definitely didn't have video games at the time and stuff. We're always playing outside, hide and go seek and all that. But it became a game, chase Lisa down and pants her. And so they'd rip off my clothes and then, like pin me down and force my legs open and all of that, like over and over, and pretend or try to put objects in, and just like thought that was the most hysterical thing.
In this woman's case, her parents were pedophiles, and that's where the kids, her younger siblings, were able to pick up that behavior. These were her younger siblings that were both under the age of 10. This is learned behavior, so the parents have to be investigated and the kids have to be examined. We need to understand if this is behavior that was done to them, if this is behavior that they witnessed, because it's not normal. It's not even normal for a lot of adults to do this. But for kids to do this, you have to have seen it somewhere. And you can't tell me it was on some TV show. As a society, we have to realize that protecting other people's children is protecting your children, because these are the kids that your children go to school with. Like, this is one of the most extreme cases that we've seen, but there's a spectrum to it. How kids are being influenced at home makes a massive difference as to how they interact with our children, your children, on the playground, at school, in life, and not most importantly, but these kids grow up to be adults. We are not tackling the issue from the root. We cannot allow everyone to be parents. Like, literally, pedophiles can have as many kids as they want. And then they abuse their children, and then their kids go out into the world and abuse your children, grow up, still abuse your children, and then also abuse other adults. I'm a huge advocate for parental licenses, even though I know there's so much that can go wrong with it, but so much is going wrong now. We don't even know the extent to pedophilia, holding people accountable anymore. Why were these kids not held accountable? Why are their parents not being held accountable? Apparently their parents tried to flee with them, so they can just go back to school and perpetrate these same crimes again without any type of therapy or nothing. Like, I'm not saying that the kids are beyond reform, but I'm saying that there needs to be obviously an intervention that involves both justice for the child, but also rehabilitation for the perpetrators, because these are kids. They can't spend the rest of their life in jail, but they obviously can't spend their childhood unreformed, roaming around the streets. What are we going to do? And what are we going to do to prevent this from happening again? Are we teaching kids that their no places are no place to be touched? Are we teaching children to respect the bodily autonomy of their peers? Are we ensuring that parents are good people? Because I don't understand how we expect the best of children when we don't even expect the best of adults, and we don't hold adults accountable. This needs to end. Like, this is some of the sickest stuff I've ever seen, and it hurts me to know that it's not going to get better anytime soon because no one is doing anything. We as a community need to start acting like a community and uplifting ourselves from the bottom up. How are the children not protected? There's no hope if the children aren't protected.